Okay, I'm live. I am live in living color. I keep forgetting I'm not looking in the dang mirror. Hey, Cindy with a Y. How you doing, dear? I'm doing good. Got two in the house. Got rained out today. Hey, crazy family. I watched that video, boy. That all that meat, boy. I'm telling you. Yes. That's every time I see stuff like that where you guys are digging out, it blows my mind. It wasn't really I just I seen I was gonna fall, and I just sit there, I just plopped. And what it was, sometimes I'll be pushing myself along in the wheelchair, and it hits a bump, and I kind of slide forward in the chair. And next thing I know, my butt slipped off of the chair, and I went right down on the ground. And I couldn't get situated. So I pretty much had to slide down the ramp where I could roll over, and then I crawled back up to my chair. My chair things was locked, so I didn't have to worry about that, but it could have been worse. Like I always say, it ain't a question if I fall, it's when I fall. Because sooner or later I'm gonna fall. And just a fact of life. That thing about the song that I give a line in a song, and I wanted people to see if they could figure out what the song is, and it was Tia's mum. She spells it M-U-M. So I'm assuming that they're from England or Britain, UK. I think that's where they say mom. They spell it M-U-M. So I'm gonna give her time to get on here, and I'm gonna sing the song to her. It was Back in the Saddle again. It was a Gene Autry song. Gene Autry wrote and sang that song at the beginning of both of his shows when he had them coming on TV. I can't remember. I think he just come on once a week, and it was Saturdays. If I'm not. Hey, Isabel, thank you so much for telling me the name of that plant, and I guess it's POTHOS, and I guess that's what. Hey, Willow. Hey, Willow. Have you seen that advertisement for ladies' underpants, and the name of them is Willows? I seen that, and I thought, it's 2:06 mid-afternoon here, which means you're behind us. Where are you at? Where are you at, Isabel? Tia's mom. She's in Austria. She's in Austria. Is that Australia? Australia. Okay, I need to look at that again. Australia. But yeah, Tia's mom, she guessed the song, and it's back in the saddle again. And boy, I used to make sure I seen that show every Saturday. Saturday was a big day of the week for a kid back then. You know, in the early '50s and mid '50s. You know, that's when all the kids' programs came on TV, and TV was still kind of new then. And the only way we got programs, we had rabbit ears, we call them, that sat on top of the TV. And if you was in a big town, big city like Jacksonville was, the rabbit ears would pick it up just fine. Hey Lisa, how you doing, dear? But the all the Western shows, you know, Roy Rogers and Gene Autry and Johnny Mac Brown and Lash LaRue, and gosh, I can't remember them all. But also Saturday mornings, if you had the money, you wanted to go to the movies, and we went to it was called the Capitol Theater over on Main Street. And if you was under 12, it was 10 cents to get in. If you was 12 or above, it was 15 cents. And I always looked older than I was, and they trying to charge me 15 cents when I was just, no, wait a minute, I think I got the ages mixed up there. It was older than that. I can't remember exactly, but but they always had a double feature, and also a series of movies that they showed. It continued from one Saturday to the next, and that was to try and keep you coming. And popcorn was a dime. Drinks was, you know, cups, and the cup was a nickel. And they had certain candies, and I think they still have those things. I think they call them, I need popsicles, Willa. Yeah, they got ladies' underpants named after Willow. They call Willows. I think they're where you don't have bladder controls. I think that's what they're for. Anyway, I seen them. I kind of gave me a chuckle. My parents got the child's rate for me till I was 18. But anyway, Tia's mom. Let me get this song over with. And I know that thing pretty much by heart. I may have to look at it, but Gene Autry wrote this thing, and he sang it. He sang a lot of songs. He sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't remember all the ones that he sang, but he wrote a lot of songs. And hey, Angie Smith, I'm sorry I missed your live, dear. I didn't know you was having one. And I watched Crazy Families live, but I knew about that when it was coming up. But hey, anyway, I'm back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson weed. I'm back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night, where the only law is right. I'm back in the saddle again. Yippee-ki, no, it's whoopee-tie, and that's the piece I give. Rocking to and fro, back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie, I go on my way, back in the saddle again. I love that song. But Gene Autry sang that. You might ought to look that thing up and see how he and you know what? That man, he made 98 movies. 98. And he was very wealthy. He owned the Angels. That was a baseball team. He was the first owner of the Angels, I think, if I remember right. And but he was really shrewd businessman. I think he was a lot more shrewd business-wise than Roy Rogers was. Of course, I like Roy Rogers too, but Gene Autry was my main man back then. And some of you may not even ever heard of Johnny Mac Brown. That was another cowboy feller. Lash LaRue, Whip Wilson, Sky King. He was kind of like a cowboy, but he had an airplane. And I think Annie Oakley had of course it wasn't the Annie Oakley, but there was a show about that. Yeah, where they feed on the lowly Jimson weed. We had our new video this morning. We did our live stream last night. But Saturday was the main TV day. Now, of course, I watched other programs during the week. Wednesdays, I hated it because Wednesday night was boxing, the fights, and my stepdad always wanted to watch that. There was suspense. That was kind of a suspenseful drama thing. And I think it only lasted 30 minutes. And their sponsor on that suspense was Autolite, which is a spark plug. Save a horse ride to a cowboy. Oops, wrong song. But that Saturday was today, you know. I've been kind of getting my stuff organized out there on the deck now, you know. But Isabel, let's see, who told me the Isabel? How is that thing pronounced? It looks like it would be, say, potos, Pothos, Anyway, I'm gonna wind. I was out there working in that stuff again. I'm gonna wind up with about 100 of those. Um, yeah, Christy, I hope that new job works out for you, dear. Congratulations, I guess. Um, Sometimes I don't hear things just right on those live streams, so you have to forgive me a little bit. But I I had a couple of trolls get me that told me I was destroying public property, school property by putting notches in my desk every time I got a paddling. Uh, but you know, the paddling. You know, this day and time, I don't guess there's no way a teacher could get away with paddling somebody's child. And back then, it just, hey, that's just was part of being the teacher. You disciplined. And they really didn't hurt. The only time I had a problem with corporal punishment was when Miss Freeland, boy, I was ticked off, and I don't know why I was ticked off. She took a girl in the cloakroom, but it was just in the door, and you could see it, and she pulled that girl's dress up, and her butt wasn't bare. She had panties on, and paddled her butt. You know, I have a big problem with that. Pull that girl's dress up like that, and that was uncalled for. I mean, she didn't pull my pants down to paddle my butt, but she paddled that, and that girl, she was crying, you know, and I don't know if she told her parents about that or not, but if I'd been a parent and they did that to their daughter of mine, there'd be hell to pay. Hey, Laney. Miss Friedland, I can picture her just perfect. I know just how she looked and everything. I can picture her in my mind right now. And she got so mad at me one time, she slipped up and called me. She said, "You little bastard." It didn't bother me, but she did. But Miss Freeland, I liked her, and I think I just done things that I knew I was going to get a paddling for, and I was trying to accumulate notches on my desk. I thought it was the thing to do. But I didn't learn much in her class. Matter of fact, I think that's the grade. That might have been the grade I failed. I failed one grade, and I can't remember which one it was. And I had to go to school all summer to make up so I didn't get held back. But I'm remembering a lot of stuff that happened that in my life that seemed like older I get, the more stuff I start remembering. Did I tell that story that time I climbed up the persimmon tree? And Mama had to call the fire. I climbed up a tree to get persimmons for this girl, if I remember right. And I got up there and I couldn't get down. And I was petrified. And I was crying. And I told this kid down there, go get my mama. And Mama come over there raising, she was raising Cain at me because I was up in that dang gum tree. And I didn't want her to raise Cain at me for being up there and get me down. Oh. Did I get the charge? Yes, the charge is ordered. It'll be here tomorrow. Last time I looked, it'll be here tomorrow. And I can't wait, man. I can't even move the scooter. It's right in the middle of the deck. I mean, it's deader than 4 o'clock. But I'm sure gonna be glad to move that thing. And I need some things I need to be doing out there. I got some corn seeds planted that they're little plants now. That the corn seeds and some that Lisa Kleckner sent me, and I got a place out back that I'm gonna set them. I don't think 7 thumbs up, 15 in the room. Oh, okay, guys, give me some thumbs up here. I have got to fit. You know what, Crazy Family? You know how those little graph lines show up when you're on somebody's page and it shows how that person's thing is rated, how it's moving up down there, and then it shows yours and it showing, well, y'all's is always way above me. But here lately, Marty, there's a couple, 2 or 3 places in there that you're actually below me. And when I seen that, I thought I was shitting. I thought I was pooping in high cotton. Because there was actually 3 places there in that last time I looked at one of your videos, and it was showing me and showing you, and I was actually above in a couple of places, and it seemed like yours is running in big dips and rise and falls, and mine's ain't got so many dips, I don't, yippee, I still have not planted my corn. Oh, well, I've planted mine. They're in cups right now. I got them in little peat cups. That way I'm going to just set them straight in the ground. And usually, I don't understand why your channel is not doing that great. Christy, I really don't. It bothers me. It bothers me that, y'all got over 10,000 subscribers, and most of the time you got a lot of attendance on your live streams and everything. And my live stream, they don't never get over about 20 people. I would love to get a lot of people on the live stream one time, but I don't know if I would like it or not, because I wouldn't be able to. It's hard enough for me to keep up. What it shows me here, you have 3 people on live chat. That's obviously not right. if you're talking about me, no, I've got 16 according to what's up there in the corner right now. But if I had a whole lot of subscribers, it would be hard for me, like all of y'all that's on here now, I know you. I know who you are, and well, I mean, I don't know you like personally, but I've just got more of a personal relationship with all you guys. And if I had hundreds or thousands, I couldn't do that. I don't know if I would like it or not. But the thing is, my whole goal when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to earn about $100 a month off of my ad revenue. And I can't do it. I'm barely earning $30 a month. It takes 2 to 3 months for me to get a check because the threshold is $100 before they'll cut you a check. But to tell you the truth, the people that donated to my channel or to me or helped support my channel has pretty much been, especially when we had to move, you know, that was hundreds of dollars that people were sending me. And I haven't seen Petite Fireball in a while. I got to send her a thing because one time she was on one of my live streams like this, and she dropped several dollars on me on Super Chat, and it wound up she did a total of $200 on Super Chats on that particular thing. On my way to work, but stopped by to say hi real quick. Hey, Ben Living. I didn't know you was working, Ben Living. I thought you was retired. And boy, I wished I could go out with him one time. I wished I could, well, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can drive, but I don't have nothing to drive. I don't even have a driver's license now. A lot of things I would love to do. But Big B's one of my buddies. Christy and Marty, I noticed Tan's World was on your live stream, and I meant to talk to her, and I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I don't hardly ever see her anymore. Every once in a while she'll drop in, and she sent me this beautiful Australian clock that I've still got. I need to get it out and hang it on one of my walls here or something. Well, it don't hang, it sits. But Ben Living says he works a job he loves doing. I wish I could still do what I used to do, but I can't do it. Can't do it. But no, I just wanted to earn about $100 a month, and that's not happening. I don't even know if I'll get a check this month. I haven't looked lately to see where it's at. I may hit that $100 threshold this month. Yeah, I hate seeing Marty walking around with his neck. What's that say? Judge Hawk's debt relief program for. Didn't get a chance to read it. I get upset every time I see all that stuff about my taxes, and I don't pay taxes anymore. I don't even file a tax return anymore. I'm thinking I might ought to do one year just to keep myself in the system, so to speak. But, guys, I'm going to tell you what, most of you guys and girls and ladies, Angie, by the way, Angie, you look like an identical younger version of my sister-in-law. She's my baby sister-in-law. She's my wife's youngest sibling. Her name's Annie. And Annie's kind of quit talking to me much and I found out why. I love that girl. And she was like a kid. She spent a lot of time with me and my wife, so she's kind of like a daughter. And somehow or another, she got in her head about a year ago that she was afraid I was wanting to, she told my daughter, hook up with her. No way, no how. Yeah. No, I'm afraid not, dear. I don't know how you got that in your head. Oh, I love that girl so much. Please do send Petite an email and she will answer you. There was a lot of drama and fake accounts, and unfortunately people believe myself was threatened and unfriended by people without facts. I think I know who some of them people was behind that too, and I that's kind of a love-hate thing for me there, because they got me started in YouTube. I need to talk to Petite. I think FEMA really stinks for doing that to a pensioner. Well, they're done. They're getting $69 a month. Now we got a raise on Social Security, but all I can get, anything above $750 a month, they get it. So if I got $100 raise, they would get that. But they have to, by law, they have to leave me at least $750. I don't know what TikTok is. I got to check that out. I got people telling me I ought to have some kind of a vlog or something like that, or about just nothing but my stories. But I don't know how to do that, guys. I really don't. Yeah, the garden's coming along, man. I got stuff popping up every day now. I know who's behind some of that. But every time if I say anything negative about somebody, I lose subscribers. And I lost 2 subscribers. I can't believe they dumped me because they thought I was talking about somebody they were subscribed to, and actually I was talking about them, but I wasn't I didn't give no names or any channels or anything. It was just that I can read. Sometimes I can read between the lines pretty dang good. And that's another thing that scares me about, like Willow sent me $20 the other Wednesday night because I didn't have money to get me a charger till the end of the month. And she sent me $20. Now I'll have that charger tomorrow. But some people think I'm asking for money. I'm not. When I talk about I can't afford this, can't afford that, I'm not asking for money. I'm just stating a fact. I can't afford to do this till the end of the month. And some months, and I had a rough month last month. My gardening video should be titled "How to," and maybe get more views. It kind of scares me to say how to do this, how to propagate this, how to make this work and stuff like that, because dadgone, I'm not smart. Hey, Claire Joy, could be titled "How to," and maybe get more views. Because there's so many people on YouTube that's how to do this and how to do that. And they got their way of doing stuff, but it's not necessarily the right way or the wrong way. Messing with plants and stuff, you're going to have something that worked once might not work again. You're going to have things that fail. And boy, I've had my share of them this year. Man, I've had a lot of stuff that didn't make it, and I can't figure out why. Lisa, the airing the dirty laundry on social media is emotionally abusive. Yeah. I don't mind airing my dirty laundry, but it would not be right to air somebody else's, because most of the time you don't have all the facts. And why air that dirty laundry anyway? It doesn't help me at all. But now I've got I call it dirty laundry. I thought when I made that video about me winding up in the state hospital for those few months, that was dirty laundry. I mean, that was a state hospital. That was a mental institution. They actually strapped me down on a table and stuck these things to my head and gave me shock treatments twice. And that's not something but at least I got a paper saying I'm not nuts. But that doctor, I didn't belong there to start with. But most everybody that goes there probably says the same thing. But that doctor, that new doctor, He's like, and his exact words is, Russell says, what in the hell are you doing here? How did you get here? And he was instrumental in getting me out of there. And back in those days, those state hospitals, those were bad places. Big B, how I do is a great idea. Yeah, there you go. And boy, sometimes how I do something don't work out at all. It don't work out at all. Now, I got something stupid. I don't know why I want to do it. I got a weed. It's a weed. It's an invasive weed, and I got in my mind, if you prune that thing just right, it would make a nice, attractive bush. I don't know how it's going to work out. It's out back. But I'm almost tempted now to dig one up and cultivate that thing and see if I can give it a nice shape. Have a nice night, Claire Joy. There you go, Ben Living. I wish I could go to Australia. Down under. I remember my son, before he died, he was talking about Australia, and it was down under, and he was trying to figure out why they didn't feel like they were hanging upside down. Bless his heart. And one time, we went to the same barber for years, and this barber, he was a real old man, and he was in the something gallon club for blood that he had donated. And Bud, we call him Bud, he seen that thing, and he said, I don't think you've got that much blood in. He thought it meant that he donated that all at one time. But I swear, uh, sorry about that. She'd be, gosh, she'd be 48 now. That was my baby. Been a lot of years, and it still, sometimes it just hits. Out of the blue. Anyway, gee whiz. Oh, I hate this. Sometimes I think about if I just went and got him at school that day instead of letting Robin go, they'd both be alive today. But and every time that my daughter walks out that door going to work, or she goes and the boys go with her or something, it crosses your mind. I hope they make it back. And I'll tell you what, I don't think, mentally, I don't think I could handle it if I lost another family member. I know people, like my first cousin that died recently from COVID, I know things like that's going to happen, but when you're talking about your heck with this, I'm not going to go there. I swear. 80 years old and I still can't. I still can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. Oh, well, I think it was my fault, Cindy. I really do. I should have went and caught him. I shouldn't have sent Robin. I just can't conceive me driving out in front of a Greyhound bus going 60 mile an hour. Life is so fragile. It is so fragile. It I sure didn't mean to do this. Go to this. Boy, I can't wait for my battery charger to get here tomorrow so I can get that scooter off the deck. I got you ought to see me a while ago. I just about fell again a while ago. I was out there. I got this big pear cactus just sprouting out new leaves on it and everything, and it's getting top heavy. And I got some of those bamboo stakes that I cut the other day, and I was trying to hammer them down in the ground. And I was holding the stake. I was leaning up against the rail, and I was hitting that thing with the hammer. And as I come down one time, I missed the stake, and the hammer went past the stake and went down, and I almost went down with it. Almost went down with it. It's I almost busted my butt again. And if I fell that time, I'd have went over the rail and down on the ground. Probably broke my dang neck. But that I've got a lot of stuff I need to do out there, and I'm wanting to transplant some elephant ears. My nose is all stopped up now and everything and that. uh, by the way, they had a employee appreciation thing last night at Walmart. That was where they was grilling steaks and chicken and stuff on the grill and feeding everybody. And when it was all over, they had a bunch of steaks about that big around left over and a bunch of chicken breasts all cooked, and they was fixing to chunk them, throw them out when it was all said and done. And my daughter grabbed up a bag, and she throwed about 15 or 20 steaks in this bag and about that many pieces of chicken too. So I got a refrigerator in there, and right now it's loaded with chicken breast and steaks. And I don't know what it ain't ribeye steaks. I don't know what kind of steak it is, but they taste pretty good. But I'm gonna take. I ain't gonna let them things go bad. I've already eaten. I've already eaten some of the chicken today, and I ate one of the steaks. And I don't have to put my teeth in. I don't know where my teeth is at. But I take the steak and I sit there and I cut it up like this into little thin strips, and I can gum the heck out of them things. It's almost like I got teeth in them. I don't know where my teeth's at. I've got to get my room all cleaned up again, and so I can find stuff I've got a tube of that psoriasis stuff. I got psoriasis right there and somewhere under my mustache. Which side is it? It's this side. I get confused looking at the picture, but yeah, she grabbed it. That there was a day that she would have been embarrassed to get stuff like that. But boy, she she grabbed a bunch of it, and I guess you could freeze that stuff and then thaw it in the microwave or something. But it's got a good taste to it. In the world together, please be kind to each other and make kind comments. You got that right, number one. Boy, I wished I could have your basement. By the way, number one, are you single? Are you widowed or single or what? My landlord's dog snuck in my room while I was sleeping and got my teeth and shit. Oh my gosh. I'm so flustered and sick about it. Well, get you another set. Of course, I don't know how you would do that financially. Me, it wouldn't cost me anything because the VA would pay for me another set. But now we know Cindy with the wife wears dentures. You know why I wear dentures? I had pretty good teeth, and it just got so expensive keeping them pretty good. And I had some where they did root canals and stuff, you know. And I finally got sick of it, and I had them. I just went black. When I went to the dentist again, I said, if I wanted all my teeth pulled and me dentures made, would you do it? He said, but you don't need to do that. I said, but I'm just sick of the way things is going with this. So I had them all pulled. I had them all pulled, and they had a heck of a time getting them to fit me right because I have a crossbite, and they had to do some corrections on it. Something. So the second set they made me, it was perfect. It was perfect. Yeah, I hope everybody hits the like button. I sure would like to get some more subscribers. I think I'm gonna ask Chris. Oh, by the way, you know what? The other day, Dwayne T64 wanted to do a live stream with me, and I couldn't find his email address to send him the thing. Really, Cindy? Holy crap. Well, I hadn't had my teeth in months. Number one says she's both. Says she's widowed and single. Well, gee, that means that means we could, if we was close by, that means we could get something going. Oh, yeah, we. Uh, yeah, maybe I can move in your basement. If I had 1,000 subscribers, I would do a live with you any day. Uh, I think you can do a live. Do you need 1,000 subscribers to be able to do a live stream? I'm messing up my top front teeth pulled 2 years ago. COVID hit now, and I joyfully wear the mask. Yeah, my daughter's got one tooth missing in the front, and I'm not sure what happened to it. And they want so much money to fix that. Cindy Conway is a widow with a black widow complex. I bet. Oh, every time I fill out something or something, I want to know if you're married, single, widowed, or whatever. And folks, I honestly feel like I'm still married. You know, my wife, she knew she wasn't going to live long. She died at 63. And she'd talk about she would say things like, you have to outlive me because nobody want to take care of me, because my wife required a lot of care and stuff. And then, and of course, I outlived her. So she never had to depend on just being alone. And then she'd say, but then you could always get married again, But then she'd sit there and same breath say, but it just kills me to think about your lips on another woman's lips and stuff like that. But I know, and I don't know if that's why I feel like I do or not. I just feel like I'm still married till death. Till death does us part, and I'm still alive, and so I I wished I had the same mindset. Shut up! Why'd you do that? I wish I had could have had the same mindset that I have now. I wished I'd have had it while she was still alive. I did. What up? Uh, I don't wear my wedding ring because a woman stole it. I know she did. It was a lady that worked for me. And when I was working on furniture, I would always take that ring off and I would lay it up above the sink there in the bathroom. This would be at work. And one day it disappeared. Uh, and I know she got it because she was trying awful hard to get something started with me. Um, I know she did it. Well, I'd give anything I had that back. That was my wife got me that in 1964, and it was white gold because I like white gold, and inside was engraved Sue to Russ, 1964. Um, anyway, guys, I guess long enough. I may start changing the titles a little bit on stuff, but it has to be stuff that I know is good information, uh, or stuff that it, stuff that that's why I'm so afraid to get very close to another woman because the two times that I did, well, the one time I was getting serious about this lady, and she was a French national. She had married a American soldier in France. She's from France, and he died almost about the same time my wife died. And her and I got very close. And I, we were sitting on the sofa, and I was actually enjoying it, and my head, she was holding, my head was laying in her lap. And And that lady pulled out the biggest, I think it was a 44 Magnum pistol. Autry number one. She pulled out a pistol. Thank you so much, Crazy Family. I appreciate that. And started telling me she knew how to use that. And I about shit in my pants when she done that. And that ended it. That ended it right there. And then the other lady, Linda, she was getting real serious real quick. I'm just afraid of close relationships. I mean, I feel close. Oh, number one, thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. I'm just, I feel like if I get close, I may not. Haunted by dirt. By the way, I'm still collecting dirt from every state, and I hadn't got any lately from anybody. I don't think I have any from Connecticut. America, my friend in the Netherlands, she sent me dirt, and they stopped it. They wouldn't let it go through. I would love to have had that, because it was off the street that she lived on. That street she lived on was thousands of years old. It was an old Roman road through there. What's number one's channel name? Can you put up a link? I can't this time, but I will. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another live Wednesday. I'm gonna do one on Hump Day. But all right, I'll be out long enough. It's been over an hour. I don't want to wear my welcome out. I appreciate it. I apologize for getting so emotional a while ago about my baby. You know what? One time, this was a Sunday, and we was going to the flea market. And it was just me and him. And you know, Burger King's got those croissant sandwiches. He liked the ham, egg, and cheese, and I liked the sausage, egg, and cheese. And we stopped in there, and we was in there, and we ordered this one. And he said, no, I said, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And he said, if it's to get another one, yeah. So we got a second one. He got the ham and cheese, and I got the sausage, egg, and cheese. And then we did it a third time. We eat 3 a piece of those things. Oh, I love that boy so much. Matter of fact, I got a story that I'm going to tell about that. I ain't going to do it now. I'll put it in my next video. It's not going to be it's going to be it's a fact of life about my son and the last day he was alive. I want to tell that story, and I will. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for the super chats, and Christy, I'm going to set up a private live stream with you for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And I'm looking forward to it. You did mention you want to talk to me about something, so anytime you want to talk to me about something, that's great. I wish I could get a. Did I see Laney? Yeah. Yes, I sure did. I'd like to get a big old hug from you, Christy. All right, guys. Lisa, everybody. Number one, Cindy. Hadn't seen Cindy with an eye lately. Anyway, I'm gonna leave, and I appreciate it so much, guys, that y'all are here, and I'll see you. I will see you in the next one. I love all of you.